my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso, and it's a Medical Monday. Now, the act of breastfeeding for a new mother can be very daunting, but making the choice to breastfeed your baby over giving them formula, if that is a choice that you can make, I have to stress that it is a life-changing one. Let's take a look.
If you can breastfeed your baby, please do.
If you breastfeed your child will always be closer with you. The first choice for my baby.
The first choice for feeding my baby.
My first choice for feeding my baby.
The first choice for feeding my baby.
The 100% Breastfed campaign has been launched, and it aims to reduce the number of infant illnesses and deaths that occur in under-resourced communities here in South Africa. Joining us in studio to discuss this very important and very exciting initiative, certainly from a new parent's perspective, is the Director of Health Education Outreach at the Stanford Centre for Health Education, Maya Adam. Maya, thank you so much for joining us. You can tell my excitement, obviously, being a new parent, and I never thought that I would know as much as I do now about breastfeeding and how important it is for a young child. And again, I stress, if it is a choice that you can make as a mother, but this is where you guys step in as well, which is amazing to me. Let's start with the dark half of this conversation. When we look at the current rates of breastfeeding in South Africa, what are those links, the correlations to illness, infant death, something we never want to talk about, but something that is all too real in South Africa?
So South Africa has one of the lowest rates of breastfeeding in the world. In South Africa, 5-month-old babies, less than a quarter of them are exclusively breastfed, and sadly this contributes to an infant mortality rate of about 25,000 babies every year.
Why?
Well,
why is this?
A lot of these deaths are from infectious diseases that can be prevented by breastfeeding.
But why are we not breastfeeding as a nation? Is it a simple answer? Is it a complex answer?
Yeah, it's pretty simple, and it's because a generation of mothers were convinced to pay for something that had once been free by large formula manufacturers, and then it was hard for breastfeeding to recover after that loss. And sadly, what the manufacturers didn't take into account was the ramifications on children's health.
As a parent, I know that we were lucky enough to be able to breastfeed, and I know a lot of mothers don't have that choice, so we certainly empathize, but I've seen the difference in my boy and what it's also meant to the relationship between Jack and Lindsay, his mother. How are you guys then stepping in to address this? Where do we need to wage this battle?
Well, our goal is to bring breastfeeding back to South Africa. We've joined forces with local celebrities, with community clinics and government health authorities, and we've created a series of videos that tell the stories of South African mothers who have decided to breastfeed. And we really feel that together we can make breastfeeding the first choice for South Africa's future.
Is it as simple as that? Is it a stigma? Is it about changing that perception, or do we, how do we even begin to change a cultural pattern that's been there for so long?
Well, we're launching a counter-marketing campaign. We're launching a campaign to show that breastfeeding is beautiful, and it's the natural way to do things. It's the way it should be.
It's the way that it's been done for millennia as well. And as a dad, you kind of feel a bit out for those first kind of 5-6 months before your role moves beyond changing nappies, really. But it is one of the most beautiful parts of having a new child in your space, and it creates that intimate bubble around your family. How can mothers, how can fathers get involved, connect with you guys and access this?
Well, one of the reasons we created this video series, which is freely available on our website, 100%breastfed.coza, is exactly that, to support people of mothers and to support new mothers, because it is a new skill and it's challenging. So we want to be there to help mothers make the best possible decision for their babies.
Is it something, obviously I can't speak with authority being a man, is it something that terrifies a lot of women? Is that not standing in the way of this, in this dynamic?
I think it's harder than a lot of women think it will be. I was surprised when I started breastfeeding that it was something I had to practice. I thought it would be so easy and so natural. And it actually was a skill that my baby and I both had to learn. But once we did, it was the best gift I could give to him, and it was a gift for myself as well.
I can see your eyes light up. 100%.co.za. We've got all that information on our website as well. Maya, thank you so much for all of your efforts. Let's hope we can turn the tide. If you ever need this platform, please know that we are here for you. And if you'd like any more information on this very important campaign, as well as get access to the educational resources available to help spread the word yourself, then as I said, you can head over to 100%breastfed.co.za.